Well, in that case, welcome back to Dancing in Wonderland. Probably. Yes, it is me, your lovely Dreamweaver Benjamin, and all of these poor hapless souls who will definitely not enter the dream this evening.
I'll stay awake all night.
Can't say fairer than that. I could believe James would do that after his night yesterday, to be fair.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just gonna refuse to notice anything you throw at me.
You
It's
can't
a
get
pretty
me
baller move.
tonight.
If I don't make a lucidity check, I can't enter the dream.
I'm glad we've got such supportive players. Okay, in that case,
It
let's...
doesn't fucking matter if you're in the dream. Apparently things can just break into your house and fucking chase you around.
Things can't appear in the waking world. That's like a rule of Dancing in Limbo. Come on now.
Bro, you got glitched in real life last session. I don't trust anything.
That's fair. Okay, in that case, we will get started. I'm not going to make you roll con, because I'm just going to take turn order as being like who's in college for periods, because I'm assuming you're not showing up first thing in the morning if you don't have to.
I would.
You would.
Why?
Because clearly he wants more turns than everyone else.
No, I just don't want to be alone.
That's actually understandable. Okay,
Really sad.
we'll start with James then. You've had a rough day and a difficult night. But these things happen. You're feeling a bit better. You spoke to Val and things. Your evening was fairly chill after that. Nothing majorly weird happened. So you come into college in the morning feeling a little bit upbeat, a little bit peppy.
Yeah, I think I just feel quite confident as like there's sort of that rush towards first period. I'm gonna text my man Keith, let him know, yo, heading in early. Gonna get some reading done for history if you want to come and co-study.
Keith texts back, I'll try and make it in for period 2.
I message back, liar, and then lock my phone and get to it.
Okay, nice. Okay, you do some studying. There's not many other people in at the moment, so there's not really anyone to talk to, but that's fine. You've got a bit of quiet focus time, and it's just nice to be out of the house while it's empty.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for like study partners or anything, just like somewhere where it's like easy to body double. And just where I can like look up and easily see that there's someone else around.
That is very fair. So yeah, period 1 rolls along. Everyone's, in bed and shit.
Oh, sorry. Has my fear gone down? I'm still at level 6.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, hold on. Have I not turned that down? I have not. Sorry. Yeah, you are now back at 0. It's a new day.
Okay, that's nice.
I've tweaked that for you.
Cheers.
So yeah, but as we move on to getting up to period 2, Val and Wren, you both have a subject. I guess the question is, do you come into college together?
No.
Wow. In that case, both of you roll for dexterity.
I think I actually...
You actually what?
Oh my god, 20?
Oh, okay. You got a 20. So yeah, Valerie makes it in first. She comes sauntering into college actually on time for once. Bafflingly enough. But then, of course, it is immediately clear why she has come into college early, and it is because she can go up and vape for a bit before her class. As you are vaping, Val, who should arrive but... Yeah, Chuyan. You don't really know Chuyan very well. She shares a class with your brother. Hedda's been talking to her, not much else. But she also just shows up and starts vaping as well.
glitch cutter.
It did. Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah. I'm at. What flavor? What flavor are you vaping?
She looks down for a moment. I'll be honest, I don't know what flavor Red Sunset is supposed to be. I think it's raspberry.
Oh, because I don't know what flavor Unicorn Dreams is, but I'm getting cotton candy.
Yeah, either that or bubblegum, I'd guess.
Yeah. I have this really cool flavor. It's like a kind of a blue raspberry, but also sage. Real bougie.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, I don't remember.
Huh.
A convenience store, maybe? I just kind of grabbed a bunch of cartridges and fled.
Well, I can respect a shoplifter. I can.
I'm gonna offer her a hit of mine.
Oh, yeah, sure. I see what you mean about the cotton candy. I really do see it.
Yeah.
I'm Chuyan, by the way.
I'm Val.
I don't think we've formally met, but you're in my form now, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Well,
So,
yeah. Good meeting you.
you too. You want to know a fun fact?
Yeah, why not?
Penguins have knees.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah, you can take that and do what you will.
I don't know if it'll help in English language, but you never know. Alright, I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Chuyan heads off to her lesson. In the meantime, a little bit later, Wren, you come walking into college about the same time that Todd comes walking into college.
Yay!
He gives
My
you a wave
favorite guy.
as you come in, but he doesn't actually say anything to you.
Oh, that sucks. I wave back.
You
We
know,
just walk in silence.
yeah, he nods. You're walking in silence, and then he looks at you. Hey, good weekend.
Not really.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, no, it was okay.
What were you doing again?
Just gaming and things. You know, the usual.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I got a mess now. Oh. I tell you what,
I don't even remember what I have.
I am being
Something.
carried through by Arlen. Like, sitting next to that guy is great. Like, I don't know if he, like... I think he likes me. Like, you know, we have that sort of relationship where I say, like, hey, you big fucker, and he says, like, I literally hate being with you. And it's just, like, it's just jokes, you know?
Maybe don't call him a big fucker.
Okay, but he is a big fucker, you gotta admit.
I know he's tall, I guess. I don't know, I haven't really looked at him a lot.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
had like one conversation with my sister with him, and have you ever spoken to my sister?
No, but I would like to.
Don't.
She's like cute piece, isn't she? The one that's always vaping somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, if you ever want to invite her to one of our little gaming sessions,
No.
then we could... No?
No.
No? Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. That's not happening. Anyway, Arlen, yeah, immediately just kind of zoned out of the conversation. I don't think he was actually paying attention to what was happening.
That's fair. He doesn't seem much like a people person. Like, that dude, like, he got set homework on Thursday and, like, brought it in on Friday.
Do you not do that?
No.
You don't?
No. We didn't even have maths on Friday.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Never mind. I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna like. I also do that.
I mean, you know, that's fair. That's fair. I can respect it.
Yeah.
Right,
You're busy playing video games, aren't you?
Well, yeah, gotta keep my skills in check. Oh, damn nice. Hey. Alright, I gotta get to my lesson. I'll see you in a bit.
Cool, I got English anyways.
Later. And Todd heads off. What a positive conversation that was. Okay, so let's have a look. We'll start with sociology with Polly Behrman. Val, you're in sociology.
Gross.
And midway through the lesson, Polly stops everyone from writing. Okay, now we are going to look through your responses to this question. I need some people to read their paragraphs. Melissa, could you read yours first? Missy, of course, reels off this lovely paragraph responding about the social issues we've been studying today. And, it already sounds like a completed essay, and it's only the opening paragraph. Everyone's a little bit in awe when she finishes. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. I think we can see some of the reasonings that she's used and some of the theories that she's touched on we will be visiting in more detail this year. And Valerie, could you give us yours as well?
No. Yeah.
Roll for intelligence.
N.
Val, you haven't even written it yet. Am I to correctly believe that you have written nothing in this lesson so far, despite being here for 25 minutes?
You see, I would, but I actually am terribly ill. I am having brain fog, and yeah.
Right, just make sure you write up an answer, please. And thus, sociology continues. Missy is not even looking at you. You're not even on her radar.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, English language with Hannah Fishback. Ran and Chuyan, you're hanging out in the lesson.
I can't remember. Am I friends with her or not? I think I made fun of her by accident. I don't know if I'm on good terms though.
Yeah, I feel like you told her to lock in.
Yeah.
And to her credit, she is locking in somewhat. She's doing her work. She's listening.
I would agree. Yeah.
Are you also doing that, Ren?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Unlike somebody.
You get on with your English language work, and Hannah just looks over at you. Oh, yeah, really good, Ren. Really nice. We're going to do a little bit of discussion on this book in a second, so I would make sure you mention that point. It's a really good one. Okay, right, I think we're about ready to talk about this. So, Ren, did you have something to add to this? Roll for intelligence, Ren.
Yeah. What is my intelligence? I can't actually remember.
It'll be really sad
18!
if you... Oh, there you go.
18! And I got 18!
Nice. Yeah, Ren delivers a fantastic answer. And Hannah just is beyond pleased. She's like, yes, absolutely excellent. So we can already see the core themes starting to come through these first 3 chapters, even though the full novel hasn't been explored in detail yet. Fantastic work, Ren. Really excellent. Ren, give yourself a point of intelligence.
Yeah. I'm so smug that I feel like Valerie can feel it.
I'm really tempted to make Val lose a point of intelligence, but that would be too mean.
I need all the intelligence I can get!
It just gets dumber every day.
It's great.
I'm just stealing it.
The vape is stealing my brain cells.
Yeah.
It is. It's rotting your brain.
You gotta smoke a cigarette like a real man.
Okay. So break comes on through. And it's about this point, James, that Keith arrives in the midst of breaks. You've got about 20 minutes before your next lesson. He comes and joins you in the main room. Hey!
Hey, fair play. You're more or less on time. Respect.
Yeah, it's not quite period 2, but it's not quite period 3, and I'll take that,
Yeah, I'll keep you up. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Nice to a weekend, really. How was yours?
It's decent, yeah. Made some friends. Sorry, library. Made some friends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hung out with a couple of them and got some reading done last night. And Dad's away at the conference till this evening, so I'm kind of just like killing time, really.
Yeah, that's fair. You got to run the house for a little while then. That must be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it, really.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
not much else to it.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I've just managed to finish up my studies for business studies. I've actually read the next chapter, can you believe?
No way. Well, congratulations, I suppose.
Yes, thank you. Next, I hope to understand it.
Yep, that's the way.
But yeah, no.
Hey,
No, go on.
I was going to say, well, I mean, I've got my reading finished earlier. I mean, do you want someone to bounce off of?
Yeah, you know what, I could do a little bit of revision just in case I get asked a question. I mean, DeFranco can be a little bit aggressive with his questions sometimes. He's like, hey, you, what's this? And I'm like, shit.
Keith, that's school. We're in school.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's do some revision then. Let's have a look.
Yeah, man, pass me the book. We'll sort this out.
Okay. You do a bit of revision with Keith over break. James.
Yeah.
Give yourself a point of focus.
Huzzah!
I'm being very kind today, apparently.
Well, yeah, you. After the abuse we suffered last time, this is lovely. 19 focus now. I'm invincible.
Look at you go. That's nearly 5 damage on a bow.
No,
Let's go.
This is just Benjamin buttering us up. He's going to talk through us later.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's
Maybe I'll come into school early. Get one of these stat bonuses. You're just handing out like candy.
Actually, yeah, you've barely received any because you haven't even leveled up yet.
Yeah.
Work now, huh?
That is devastating. Okay, so period 3 rolls around. Keith heads off to business studies. James and Chuyan.
Intelligence is still 7.
Brutal. James and Chuyan, you're in history.
Alrighty. I'm sitting next to Gio for this, aren't I?
I believe you are, yeah. She just sort of leans over, just like, oh, hey, you weekend alright?
Yeah, decent, thank you. Yours?
Yeah, not too bad. Hedda.
Yes. Yeah, she's in my form.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, we're all in the same form, I forgot.
God, I'm so sorry. Week 2. Yeah, obviously. Yes, I know Hedda.
Yeah, we went to the gym together on Sunday. She showed me a few different sort of reps and things. I think it's going to become like a regular thing. As she says this, she's sort of like playing with her hands a little bit.
That's awesome. James does not notice. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, structure's really important, and like make something productive out of it. Yeah, sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I'm actually, hell, I'm in college for a second week in a row. Can't believe that.
Yeah, I didn't know if you'd come back, but it is lovely to see you again.
Well, thanks, Blazer guy.
James?
Yeah, no, James, of course. James, Jimmy, Jimbo. Yeah. Blazer guy just rolls off the tongue.
Please, I beg. If it works for you, I guess. James, if you can manage it.
I'll give it a go. Wilma just sort of looks over at both of you. Right, do you two have any notes about the Second Crusade, or what?
Yeah, actually. And Isaac knows naff all about the Crusades.
That is fair. James delivers a detailed answer about the Second Crusade.
It could be a roll. I'm okay for it to be a roll.
Why not? Intelligence.
Let's do it. That's a 19.
Oh.
Dame's my new focus.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad to see you both focusing. Good on you, Chian, and well done, James. Carry on then. You can see like Wilma do that teacher thing where like the kid they expected to have to berate suddenly knew the answer and now they don't know what to do with themselves. Sort of like
I'm trying so hard.
wringing their hands uselessly, like, oh shit, I've got all this pent up rage. In the meantime, in period 3, Wren is in music with I Am and Emily. And Jane. Forgot about Jane. Jane gives Wren a wave as he comes in. Hey! Are you okay?
Wait, who was that to?
That was to you.
Who said that to me?
Jane.
Which one's Jade?
Jane Woods Ortega. She's a big girl. She
Yeah.
likes to cook.
Wait, yeah, but do I know her?
You don't know her, no. This is the first time she's approached you.
Why is she talking to me?
I don't know. What would you like to do?
I just stare at her awkwardly.
We'll call it +3 fear for social interaction.
I'm really scared.
I just had a spare cookie. I made them over the weekend.
I'm intrigued. Keep talking.
Well, I handed them out to, like, people in my form and stuff. And then I saw you come in. I mean, forgive me for, like, prying, but you normally come in with your sister, and you didn't today. And you're with Todd, and I'm not saying that's a cry for help, but I thought you might want the cookie.
Thank you, that's really thoughtful.
Jesus.
And you're giving me a wheeze.
I'm really scared.
We are all contributing to Todd's villain arc, and we just don't know it yet.
We are. It's funny when I
Except
describe
me.
Dancing in Limbo as a
He's
horror
gonna
game.
spare me in the rapture.
It's funny when I describe Dancing in Limbo as a horror game, because, like, in all levels except the dream, it is a comedy. Okay, so Wren makes his way through music class with Julia Dominguez, and he has a good time. He learns some new music and stuff. He has a go at doing a little bit of composition. Actually, Wren, roll for Constitution.
17.
Okay. Julia comes over while Wren is doing some composing on one of those, like, the keyboards they got. She pulls the headphones off and gives it a listen as Wren, like, plays what he's got so far. Oh, Wren, your music has taken on a new tone. There's something layered about it, something almost melancholic. It's amazing. Well done.
I nod my head in thanks. I'm not talking to anybody right now.
That is
But
very
freaked
fair.
out.
She
I appreciate the cookie, but she's freaked me out a bit.
Julia returns the headphones to you. Yeah, you're not quite sure why your music has taken on a new timbre, but you're not going to complain about it.
Today has gone good in the way that good is supposed to be, but Wren is still a bit a lot happy.
That is very fair. I mean, he's not even seen Val. Speaking of, who is it? Val and James. Oh, and Wren, actually. Are you heading home after lunch, or are you staying until the end of college?
I
Fine.
am
Sorry,
staying.
after you, Aaron.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
You're staying,
I'm
James?
you're all
staying,
good.
but I'm gonna wait for Wren just to watch him, and I'm also gonna wait for Todd.
Interesting. And James?
I'm definitely staying as long as the college will allow.
That is so fair. And
I-
Wren?
I'll send him.
Let me go find Todd.
Okay. Okay, so midway through lunch, Wren manages to find Todd. He's on one of the computers in the main lunchroom, at the sides of the
Yes.
walls. He turns to you. Oh, hey! Sorry, I didn't manage to find you at break. I had some things I need to catch up on. You
That's
all
fine.
right?
Yeah, some girl in my class give me a cookie.
Oh shit! You got one of Jane's baked goods.
Yeah, something about feeling bad because you're there.
Oh dear. I don't know. I mean, like, people just say that kind of stuff all the time. I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, like, she's just mad because I'm not gonna date her, and like, of course I'm not. She's a whale.
Whoa.
Hmm?
That's a bit much.
Well, okay, like, dolphin.
No, dude. Still, that's kind of shitty, don't you think?
Ren, roll for strength.
Go on, Ren.
15.
Okay, you do in fact speak up to Todd. What do you say?
Dude, if I called you a twig, you wouldn't really like that now, would you?
I guess not, no.
No. Why are you calling her a whale? Not really manly of you to comment on someone else's body, is it?
Wait, no, I'm manly. I can not comment on people's bodies.
It's more manly of you to say she looks pretty than to just start nitpicking at her, man. She's not looking the way she's looking for you. She doesn't need your opinion at all.
Well,
It's a privilege to give your opinion on people. Think about it like that. Look, I'm not trying to fight you on this. I'm just saying, just be a little nicer. It doesn't do anything.
Well,
In fact, you can make better friends with that.
well, yeah, that's fair. I'll think about that.
Yeah. Anyways. Video games?
Yeah, yeah, shit, hold on. I brought my DS.
Yep.
I'm still in the middle of building some new monsters, but do you know about the deflated Looney Museum, like the secret floor?
Yes. There's a secret floor?
Yeah, hold on. I found it the other day. Do you want me to show you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so normally you sort of turn right here, but you can see that like little bit of corridor, and normally it's not open,
Yeah.
but when it's raining, you can actually get over, and like Todd explains the process of getting into the secret area. And you have quite a nice lunchtime playing video games with Todd. I can't believe I just said those words. But yeah, Ren is unfathomably based. I nearly gave him a stat buff just for that alone.
There's still time.
Rune, are you arriving for period 4, or are you going to arrive just for lunch? Or during lunch, rather.
Rune is dead.
Sorry, I'm muting myself. I'm probably gonna arrive like on the dot for my lesson in period 4 because I reckon Rune has probably spent the morning with Dorian practicing aerial. So they're probably just flopping for a bit
That's very
to
fair.
prepare for
Okay.
coming in.
So you arrive just at the beginning of period 4 as people are going to lessons. You and Dorian pop into photography. Belinda looks over at you. Ah, Rune. I just want to have a quick word. You were still planning on doing the photo shoots with the students, weren't you?
Yeah, we're excited.
And Dorian, am I right in thinking that you're doing the super close-ups of the flowers? Yeah, that was me. I sent you a couple of the ones I'd done. They've not been they're not finished yet, but Dorian, I was going to say they're very good actually. The thing is, of course, with it being the start of a new year, it's about time that we change some of the classroom features in the room. She sort of gestures around. You can see the boards around where you've got different students' projects. And I just thought, once you sort of get a bit more progress into your projects, would either of you two consider having your work displayed in the classroom?
That's a massive compliment. Thank you. I'd love to.
Okay, excellent. Yes, I spoke to Miss Woods Ortega the other day, but I just thought I might ask you two as well. Excellent. I'll let you know once we start arranging that.
Thank you.
You sit down in photography to do some work. I don't know how photography classes go. Do you like talk about photographs or like edit shit? I don't know.
It's editing stuff. Mainly.
Okay, editing
I
stuff.
I think Rune will basically just sit with Dorian and be like, hey, you know those really like up close macro shots you're doing?
Oh.
Teach me how to do that.
Okay, so first thing is I have this on the front of my camera, and he like brings up a picture of some like insane add-on to a camera that like extends the lens by like a lot. I will admit.
And I borrowed that.
Thank you for this description, Benjamin.
You're very welcome. I'm not a photographer.
My dad is a photographer. This is an interesting thing for you to talk about.
Thank you. Yeah, I can lend it to you if you want, because like these things are kind of pricey.
I was thinking of doing some really macro shots of like your eyes, because you've got heterochromia, right?
Yes, I do. This is a fact that I, Dorian, knew. Yeah, no, I'd be totally down for that.
I think we could do some tricky stuff with that.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I was going to ask something as well. Wait, shit, I've actually forgotten what I was going to say now.
Oh no, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'd already forgotten before you started talking. But there was a particular conversation I wanted to have. Shit.
Yes, I do.
No, I've lost it. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, mate.
Thanks.
So yeah, how are you doing, Rune, anyway? I mean, I did just see you yesterday, but like, I don't feel like we had a real chance to chat while we were doing the aerial stuff. Got real into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to talk when you're upside down.
Yeah, the blood was real rushing to my head.
Yeah, I could tell you were looking a bit like a tomato. You need to practice your knee hangs, dude.
Oh, I know. I just it feels the weirdest out of all of them, you know.
Yeah, it does, because you're holding yourself up by your knees. That's not a normal way to hold your body up.
I mean, none of them are normal, let's be real, except for like maybe the sitting ones where you're just sort of spinning around like some, kid on a star in a nativity play.
Yes, but I love how you have come up with the you are able to remember all the technical terms.
Look, I contain multitudes. You never know. I could be Todd. I could literally be the same voice actor for Todd. Sorry, we're getting too meta.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, but basically, I was just thinking, Rune will spend the session like sharing what they've been doing with their photography with Dorian and vice versa, so they can kind of learn a little bit from each other, like a little teaching moment.
Sounds good to me. You exchange some knowledge with Dorian. He exchanges some with you. And on the whole, it's a very productive lesson. You're feeling quite pleased at the end of it. And then, what else is going on? Hedda is in literature with Ali. So I assume you also basically just showed up on time, Hedda.
I probably meandered in like partway through lunch break.
That's fair.
Just grabbed some food and then went off to class.
I could imagine Hedda walking in like mid-panini.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Glad of you to join us, Hedda. Okay, if you just want to take your seat. So we are, we're going to have a little look at this next poem. I do think it's going to be a really interesting one, so I am hoping everyone's listening. Ali, could I just borrow your copy of the book? Ali sort of looks up, and you can see Hedda. Well, can you see Hedda? Roll for, what is it? Constitution.
Hell yeah, I think I can do that one. 15.
Okay, Hedda, you notice a look of genuine terror in Ali's eyes, and you realise as you look down, it's because the book in her hands is not your poetry book, but a sketchbook she's been doodling in for 10 minutes.
Am I sat next to Ali?
I'm going to say either next to you or very close to.
Oh, but she's holding a sketchbook in her hands. I thought you could say she'd forgotten it.
No, she's holding her sketchbook and the teacher is reaching for it.
Can I just offer my book up instead? Or...
Roll for dexterity.
21.
Before Hannah can even like approach, your hand is immediately in the air. You may offer your book.
I offer my book.
Well, thanks, Hedda. I'll take that. I think you just want to get out of making your notes on the poem, don't you?
Quite red-handed, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, so, right, we'll start reading from here. I don't want you to make any notes the first time we read through the poem. We're just going to have a talk about how it makes us feel overall, to sort of understand what the poet is trying to tell us, and then we'll start zooming in and unpicking all the little details. And so, period 4...
Roll for feelings.
Indeed. So period 4 rattles on. You'll be shocked to hear that the poet's curtains were blue because he was sad.
It's crazy.
But additionally, his other curtains were purple because he is bisexual.
Hell yeah.
And that is the reading they won't teach you at college.
Aren't you a teacher?
Yes.
I rest my case.
Oh shit, I've been outed as straight. Okay, period 5 rolls around. Just before we get to period 5, though, we'll check in with the people who are going home. Hedda, just to check in, you do technically have netball club after school, or after college. Are you staying for netball club?
It's the first session, so of course I am.
Of course, excellent. Okay. Val.
Hello.
I am imagining you, like, squaring up right outside college.
Yeah.
Todd comes through the automatic doors on his way out.
Hey, you're Tad, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, for you, I'll be Tad. Hey.
Yeah, I'm Val. Do you know my brother, Ren?
Yeah, no, I know your brother. We're best friends. Unless that's weird, in which case I barely know him.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, that's super cringe. Listen, I have a proposition for you.
Sorry, just following him with that super cringe anyway. Okay, I like propositions. Go on.
Okay, so my brother told me that you were supposed to hang out with him this past weekend, and you didn't, and it made him super sad. So sad that he's basically devastated to see you now. So I need you to leave him alone, and if you do, I'll hang out with you at lunch tomorrow for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? I only need 3.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, no, that is absolutely fine. Consider the Toddmeister out of the picture.
And if he asks, just say you're no longer interested.
Okay. Val, roll for strength.
Okay. Alrighty. 19.
Yeah, no, I'll give him a wide berth for a while. Just let him simmer down until he's like forgiven me. I did sort of bail on him this weekend, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want my number so that we can like arrange that?
No, I'll just see you in college and talk to you then.
Yeah, no, of course, in person. That's cool. I'll see you later.
Bye.
You can see Todd walking off, and like, even though you can't tell what's going on in his head, you can hear like, fucking like, I'm walking on sunshine.
Oh my god.
He goes strutting out of the college gates. The minute he reaches...
I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
I had to remove my headphones when you said in Todd's voice, I only need 3 minutes. I needed a second.
I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I hate myself. But yeah, as Todd reaches the college gates, however, his fun little strut stops. He immediately looks around to see if anyone's following him, and then disappears down a side street.
Okay.
Wren, you exit college shortly afterwards.
Can I go find Todd, or is he just out of sight now?
He's already gone. But Val is there.
I keep walking.
Okay. James, are you heading home? Oh, no, you're staying, aren't you?
James is on the toilet.
Very fair. Well, he is staying. He did say that, so that's fine. Okay, Val, you've just been utterly blanked by Rune.
By Rune?
Rune?
Sorry, not Rune.
Rune?
By Wren. Ren. That's close.
That's fair. I'm going home too. I did what I need to do.
I can't believe she's so awful. I was like really praying that strength roll was going to fail because I actually wanted Todd to do the right thing. But
That's so upsetting if you're being Ren.
yeah, it's gonna be a little while before Todd has any character development, I feel. That being nice to women thing was too much character development for me. I'm going home.
Now I'm just gonna be awful to my one actual friend. That's amazing.
Okay, period 5 then. Just Rune, I think, is in any relevant lesson. Rune, you're in design with Missy. As you come in, Missy doesn't talk to you, but she does give you like a little nod. And you're not quite sure what it means, but there's some sort of sense of burgeoning respect there.
I nod back.
I like it.
I text Dorian being like, Missy just nodded at me, what the fuck?
Dorian just messages back, yo, you're in with the cool kids?
Not intentionally.
But you get on with your design work otherwise. Yeah, Rune, roll for dexterity, why not?
Ooh, gotta switch off my notes. Hold on. Ooh. Just hum along to the music as I go. Yeah, Rune's listening to this in their headphones.
As they should.
Dexterity, bada bing, bada boom. That is a 15.
Okay, you're not getting any stat points, but you do decently in design. Wow, that was a... Okay, Krow. Yeah, you do fine in design. And then finally, the end of the day rolls around. And yeah, you meet up with Dorian. You start heading home, waiting for your brother to pick you up and such like.
I just talk, being like, what does the head nod mean? Help.
I have absolutely no idea. Rune, roll for intelligence.
Does this work out if I know social cues? I don't, I'm autistic.
No, it's for something else.
Okay.
That's debatably worse.
That's a 20!
You suddenly remember that you were supposed to speak to Val today.
Well, Val hasn't tried to find me.
It is the reason you have suddenly remembered this is because you make eye contact with Val as you exit college. She's still there.
I gesture, like with my head over to Val, to Dorian, and be like, "This is the one I was telling you about this morning."
Ah, do you want me to like skedaddle or stick around?
Stick around to make sure I don't punch her again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because outside of a private setting, I could get arrested for assault.
Yeah, valid. Okay, Val, you encounter Rune Unfortunately, while James is in college somewhere, he does not know this meeting is happening.
No, I do not.
So he's not come to give you any support.
Fair. Hi, Rune. How are
Valerie?
you?
Tired, you?
I'm well. Listen, I just wanted to say sorry. Yes, I'm so positively sorry for whatever it is I did. And think we could bury the hatchet.
Rune is biting. Rune is biting their lip.
Val, roll 2d10 for sincerity.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. That's not worked.
Rune does not believe her for a minute. Rune just kind of looks Val up and down and goes, "Try again tomorrow," and does it he goes back on their back wheels on their wheelchair, spins around and wheels off.
As Dorian walks past behind Rune, he glances over at Val. Computer says no.
What the fuck?
Okay. You all decide to head home. Are you going home now, Val?
Yeah.
Utterly defeated. Val does not understand the concept of sincerity. Okay.
You were speaking like an alien.
Okay, Hedda, you arrive at Netball Club out the back of college with Amelia and Chuyan, who are people that you know.
They sure are.
Amelia gives you a wave. Oh, hey, you're joining this year.
Yeah.
Oh, exciting. Right, so, yeah, we normally just do some warm-up and things. Team captain should be here in a minute. You sort of see Chuyan on her phone.
I sidle over and go, "Hey, didn't know you were doing Netball Club."
Oh, hey. I didn't know you'd lost your accent. Sorry.
Absolutely brutalized.
Sorry, I'm not going to make you do it all the time. It is her.
All right, let's redo. Fine. Hello, didn't know you were doing Netball Club.
Yeah, no, I did it a bit last year. You know, like I came along. You see Amelia stood nearby, who just mouths 4 times.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm sure going to the gym will help as well.
You know, that is a fair point, actually. I could actually exercise and get good at this. And then oh god, imagine the fit pics if I actually get into shape.
Right? Crazy.
Could be worth it. Do you?
We're going to be spending so much time together. Oh.
Yeah, we will every week, right?
Yeah.
Huh? I never even thought about that. Well, cool. Let's do it then.
Yes. Wait for the coach, don't they said?
Okay. So shortly afterwards, the team captain arrives, and you all get started doing your exercising, and then you have a couple of practice games, just sort of getting back into the swing of things after the summer holidays, and or introducing the new people. Hedda,
That's me.
you've done a session of Netball Club. You have gained 3 points of sanity.
Whoa.
Every club has their benefits.
Very nice.
Okay. And
Can't believe I joined Tank Club.
Tank Club. Okay. And thus day turns into night, or at least evening. And I guess people are heading home. So let's have a look-see.
I will have messaged. He's coming back tonight, isn't he?
Yes, he'll be back later, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I will have messaged him at some point during the day saying Going to stay a bit later at college and study, so don't stress if you're home before me.
That is very fair. Your dad has texted you back. He says, like, en route, should be back by 6.
Cool.
Okay. Hedda, you've arrived at home.
Good.
What will you do this evening?
Who's around?
Your dad and your mother are home.
That's crazy. Do we have any family plans?
Not specifically. Your dad is prepping tea at the moment, and your mother is watching television.
Yeah, I guess I'll check if my dad needs a hand, and if not, just head upstairs.
You sort of step into the kitchen, and you immediately see, like, half a carcass on the side. Ah, good.
You want any help?
Can you get the deboner?
Yep. I go and grab the deboner.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm so sorry. It's never going to get old, I'm afraid. You start helping your dad out. Yes, I thought some rabbit stew would be a good meal for Monday. Hearty.
Big rabbit.
Well, 2 rabbits.
You did say massive carcass a minute ago, right?
Yeah, no, that was me just having not decided what it was. It's 2 rabbits.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you...
Just check I didn't hassle Lucidity check you there.
No, you'll prepare that one. I'll do this one.
Sounds good. Ratio.
Oh, well! Hedda, roll for dexterity.
16. This is where you make a roll on my dad's existing character sheet, which is terrifying. Oh, no, you didn't. Good.
No, but I was tempted to have had that prepared. Okay, Hedda, you absolutely fly past your dad. Just an excellent performance all round. Ah, good. To the winner go the spoils.
What are the spoils?
You must check the stew every 10 minutes.
Ah, very good.
I will continue the debioning.
I just prop myself up on the counter, check my phone, occasionally poke the stew.
That is very fair. I imagine Chuyan is sending you memes.
Yeah, I'm counter meming.
Of course. Okay. Technically Val and Wren have the same constitution, but I'm assuming Wren gets home first. So what are you going to do, Wren?
Message Todd, ask if he wants to play a game.
As you step in, you're messaging Todd, asking if he wants to play a game. He's not replied yet. And as you walk into the kitchen, you see your dad, Vander. Oh, college, alright?
Yeah.
Good. Your mother's gone out to get the collection for tea, so is Val gonna be home soon?
I don't know. Haven't seen him.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'll message her. It's not like her to be home after you. Right, well, look, it is your responsibility to look after your sister. You know that, yeah?
No, it's not.
Look, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Look, she is doing great in college. She is gonna graduate, well, not graduate, but you know what I mean? She's gonna leave college with great grades, she's gonna go to a good uni, and she needs your support for that. You can't be leading her down these bad roads.
Okay.
What, okay, is that all you gotta say?
Yeah.
Just... Right. go upstairs then.
Okay.
You head up while your dad is, like, visibly nursing a headache. Okay, that was positive. Val, you arrive home sometime later.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay. Hey Val, college alright?
You know, burnt it down, executed all the teachers, standard affair.
You're still doing good then. Good to hear. Your
Brother.
sibling is in a bit of a mood, so, you know, give him a wide berth.
Noted.
You head upstairs. Just before Val gets upstairs, Wren, you do receive a message from Todd. He says, hey, just got back. Down for some games in a bit.
Sick.
Except it's Todd, so it was like, hey, just got back. Down for some games in a bit. And then Val steps into your bedroom.
I'm ignoring him.
Ren's just awkwardly, like, laying on his bed, cuddling, like, a plushie or something. He is not looking at the door.
This is absolutely devastating for you guys.
Yeah.
You sit there in not even companionable silence, just silence. And thus we'll move on to James. Your dad's not quite home yet, but he will be home very shortly. And you've arrived just to sort of give the place a once-over before he gets back.
Oh yeah, I'll clear up my washing from last night and such, I suppose.
Is there anything else you'd like to do to prepare for your dad's return?
Could I have messaged him what he wants to do for food when he gets back?
Yeah, he messages back. What does he message? He just messages back like, convention had nothing but finger food and takeaway. Can I have a salad?
Yeah, sure. I'll start making like a Caesar salad or something like that.
Very nice. Okay. Your dad will get home shortly while you are preparing your salad. And then Rune. Your brother picks you up and brings you home. And you arrive back home, nice and chill.
Yay. Rune will probably plonk themselves down on the sofa with their laptop, and tell their brother, hey, you'll never guess what Belinda asked me earlier.
Oh, I was about to say you're like art teacher, but she's all your teachers, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, go on. What did she say?
She wants to put some of mine and Dorian's photography up on the wall this year.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah.
She likes the directions it's going.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Oh, cool.
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, I would be.
Don't really want to.
Well, I wish I had some exciting food to give you, but I don't think I do. On the plus side, I'm not working today.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit, that reminds me, actually. Did you, send off any job applications after we talked yesterday?
I did.
Oh.
And Rune will slide their laptop over so he can see and show him an application that they did to be a museum assistant.
Oh, nice. Well.
It's an accessible museum. It's pretty sedentary work. It's mostly helping with, like, admin and conservation stuff. So I'm not actually handling the art, I'm helping input all the data. So
Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean,
fingers crossed.
that's not actually too far from where I'm working, so I could probably drop you off sometimes. It'll depend on shifts and stuff.
And providing I get the job.
Well, yeah, but like, who wouldn't want to hire you, Rune? You know?
Rune gives does the tilted head, looking at the one raised eyebrow, kind of. You really have to ask.
Rowan gives a smile so genuine you can't even question it.
You're too nice to me.
I'm just supportive, you know? I'm just a shitty older brother who has his moments of brilliance.
You are not shitty. You let me live with you.
Oh, God, I had to. What was the choice? If I'd have let you stay with them. Christ.
Yeah, no. But still, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, anytime. Yeah, okay.
Speaking of food, what do you want to do?
That is a good question.
We're in maybe into the pub and got stuff about to bolognese.
Yeah, you know what? Spaghetti bolognese, that might work for me.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll whip it up. Do you want to choose something to watch? I'm not actually feeling the supernatural tonight.
That's fine. I wanted something simple and brain rotty in the background so that I can do some editing. What's your favorite trash TV show that you tend to watch? Because I probably won't pay that much attention.
Ooh, oh shit! Can we get porn stars?
What?
No, like PAWN. You've never seen it, have you? Oh my god! I normally watch it when you're out.
God, I thought you were asking to watch porn with me.
Oh god, no! Sorry.
No fucking no! You're my brother.
No. It's like these guys who run a pawn shop, and like some of the shit people try and sell, it would make you laugh. Like, you know the kind of dumbass knickknacks that Mum used to have?
Oh, don't remind me.
It's like that kind of shit, and people are like, this is worth £12,000. It's great. I mean, dollars, obviously, but like, yeah, otherwise, it's great.
Sure.
Excellent. Okay.
God, nearly gave me a heart attack, Rowan.
Okay, so let's have a look. Who are we at next? Okay, background to Hedda then. The stew is about ready to serve. Your dad looks over from where he's been watching TV. Ah, fantastic! Are we ready? Have you tasted it? Is there salt in there?
Hang on. Did you just go fucking watch TV after I sat watching the stream the whole time?
Yes. To the loser go. To the loser go the spoils.
Deboning more rabbits.
He finished deboning rabbits.
Very sneaky. Yes, stew is ready.
Excellent. Wow, that was. I don't even know what accent that was.
Oh.
French? Question mark? No, let's not bring a French into this.
Yeah, no. Okay, you all take a seat at the table to enjoy the rabbit stew. Your mother looks over. Good day?
Yeah, pretty good. How about you?
Yes. It's just tiring. She work hard, she do. Beautiful woman.
She do what?
She work hard. You could learn a thing or two.
Hey, I work hard.
We'll see.
What have you done all day, huh?
Well, I went to the driving range with my friends. And then we hitting those balls with the sticks. It's very hard work.
Sounds very difficult.
I tell you, and sometimes I get flashbacks to the war. The noise of golf club hitting ball is like gunshots, you know?
However do you cope? I say, conspicuously looking at my mum instead.
Your mother just sort of like giggles into her soup.
statue a second ago. Can I have a check for that?
I suppose, if you so desire. Yeah, that'll do it. Hold on.
Fucking nice.
I also did catch that it was when we were watching TV and then suddenly my dad, but I didn't know if they were just watching it together, so I didn't call it out.
I was going to do that one, and then I was like, I've not really made it clear enough that this is something that wouldn't be happening. So
It was clear enough that I picked up on it, but not enough to comment on it.
Yeah, that is fair. Okay, so let's do a little bit of... What should we go with today? And where is Hedda? That's the question. There she is. Hedda.
Hello.
You arrive all at once within the bounds of the dream.
Nice.
Behind you is, of course, ever faithful Skadi. He leans forward.
Hello.
You missed the boss fight.
Oh, god damn it. They were doing, yep, I think they got distracted appraising things.
You have appraised a great many things.
I think I did everything, yes.
Yes. So, what now?
I suppose we should go check if there's anything left of the boss.
Ah, yes.
You know those guys might still be alive.
Are you familiar with sites of power?
No, haven't watched it yet. You get TV in here?
No, it's a concept.
Oh, then, no.
When a boss monster is felled, they grant mighty power to dreamers. But for dreamers who are not there, their power remains in the room where they fell. If we wake up, that power will be waiting for you on the first floor.
Okay, so we should wake up and go there.
Yes.
Am I allowed to roll to wake up now, or do I have to wait until we'll take a turn?
We'll let you have a turn, why not? It is just a roll to wake up.
Let's wake up.
You successfully wake up.
Ah.
Let me check. Do you successfully wake up?
When I wrote this feature originally, so it's made so that only Benjamin can see it as GM. And I strongly considered also making it tell me as well, just as a little cheaty bit.
That's excellent, actually.
I was like, I could just do that, and Benjamin would never know.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay.
I don't know.
You arrive in the safe space on the first floor. Well, one of the safe spaces. You're in Amelia's room. And then we'll catch up with you there later.
Sounds good.
Back in the waking world. Everyone's now going to be on the lookout for shit changing. Val and Wren, what are you up to?
Good question.
Yes.
I'm laying on my bed with headphones in my ears.
Okay.
I'm doodling.
Very nice. That's very valid. Okay. You are very quietly getting on with your work. And then a little while later, your mother gets back with your takeaway tea. Sorry.
Takeaway.
Val, Wren, tea's here.
I want to roll.
What are you rolling?
Well, Dad specifically told me, not Valerie, that she's buying ingredients. And that was takeaway.
Okay. Okay.
20.
It was takeaway the first time as well.
Was it?
Yes.
You said ingredients.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, I meant takeaway.
Okay.
That's my bad.
Thanks.
I'm out of practice. Leave me alone.
Okay.
So, you both going down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you pop downstairs to get your food. You're all sat at the dinner table. There's just bags festooned across, little paper bags filled with various hot meals. Yeah. It's all been pretty alright so far. And that is mainly because nobody has been talking so far. Okay, so Val and Ren, are you going to say anything?
The most awkward family dinner you've ever seen. Of course, we're not saying anything.
How was work, dear? Yeah, no, work was good. How was staying at home, dear? Yeah, I tidied. Did you know that Mrs. Abernathy next door has just got a delivery for a new Hoover? Oh, I'm certain that's interesting. Please tell me more about this Hoover. Well, you see, up until this point, they've always used like a Roomba.
I'm going upstairs.
Oh, yeah, no,
Can't take any more of this.
that's fine, Val. If you need to, like, revise or something. Yeah, no, don't let us stop you getting any work done.
I'm in an awkward place now.
What are you doing, Ren?
I'm still eating. I feel like Ren's like a slow eater.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But if I go upstairs, it's just awkward with my sister. But if I stay down here, it's just awkward with my parents. I'm in like the worst spot.
And I just think, like, a Roomba is, like, so middle class, and the Abernathys are not quite middle class enough to pull that off. So, like, you know, now that she's ordered a Henry Hoover, I think she's really accepted where she is in life, like her station. Yeah, no, her station. Yeah, wow, this is some real food. Right, I should go to the bathroom. Vander just sort of stands up mid-meal and walks off. Oh my god. Those two are so awkward. Don't you think, Ren?
Ren just awkwardly nods.
Oh no. When I saw in my horoscope that silence would fall, I thought it was just a reference to an old Doctor Who episode, but this is... Oh man.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well...
Slowly eating my food.
Well, hey, Ren, I think your sister forgot her, Dr. Pippo. If you just want to take that up to her.
No.
No? Oh, okay. Are you two...
You can get better stuff.
Are you two okay? I feel like you've been a bit quiet last couple of days. Did something happen at the sleepover?
Just sibling stuff.
Well, okay, that's fair enough. I mean, you know, the way that people fall apart always brings them back together again, is what I always read. So, you know, don't worry, is what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you.
Anytime, Ren. I'll take that up to your sister then.
Cool.
Your mother heads upstairs with the lemonade. Okay, Val.
Hello.
It is not lemonade.
Is it not?
It's not lemonade. You said Dr. Pippo.
Dr. Pippo.
Dr. Pippo was enough for me to want to call a sanity check, to be quite honest.
That's valid.
Out of this awkward situation.
Wren is like praying for the dream to take him at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's stick Wren here. Do-do-do. Okay. Where are we all? There we are. Wren.
Hello.
You awaken on a familiar yet unfamiliar floor, and you come to the sudden recognition that you are not alone in this room.
Brilliant.
Horrible.
You can see the enormous fiery rock monster that you and Val fled from what seems so many dreams ago has lumbered into the room and has immediately turned to face you. There's something even more terrifying to your right. Hello!
Oh, thank fuck. It's just that one.
Welcome back! So, where's your sister?
I don't know, I don't really care.
Huh, that's not good. Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Have you made a safe space on this floor?
A good question. You're good at questions today.
Yeah, no. Follow-up final super question. What do we do about that? And he sort of points over
I
at
don't
the
know.
monster. Okay, like,
Again, another good question.
I am nailing it on the questions. I feel like you're slacking on the answers.
Yeah. I don't know.
The most normal this clown has ever been.
Yeah, that is fair, actually.
You just like super blast it into the other room so we can like leave.
I will give it a go. That is my honest promise to you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll catch up with you guys shortly. In the meantime, who is it? Val!
Hello.
Your mother arrives at your bedroom door. You hear a little knock.
I'll open it.
Hey, Val! How you doing?
Oh no.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. I was just wondering, because it seems like you and Wren have been a bit awkward recently.
Oh. Yeah, it's nothing.
Okay. Well, I know what nothing is. And that's when Mrs. Johnson across the road said that she was having an affair and really she was just making it up for clout at the Homeowners Association. And that was nothing. This is not nothing, Val.
Huh? We'll work it out, as siblings do. Just give it time.
Well, okay, Wren did say the same thing, so maybe there's some truth there. I mean, do you want me to read your horoscope and see if that'll help?
I'm good.
What?
I read it earlier.
Oh, of course, you're really dutiful like that. Yeah, of course, Val, no worries. Well, here's your drink.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Wren said that you'd probably want it. It is the Dr. Pippo. I think that was your order, wasn't it?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you don't need anything else. You want me to go. Is that the vibe I'm getting here?
I just kind of want to be run downstairs.
Yeah, he's still eating.
And he told you to bring my drink up to me?
Well, yeah, that is what happened, actually.
Oh. Well, maybe he's not still mad at me.
Maybe. There you go. That could be something.
Maybe things will be fine between us.
Yeah, no, they definitely could be. I just really hope you guys work it out. Like, it's a happier home when you guys are getting on, Like, Wren doing his little singing and you playing your guitar. It's just, I find it really sweet.
Alrighty, lucidity check, please.
Val is like really good at not noticing them, so it had to be obvious.
Yeah. I feel like there were probably 10 and I missed them all.
No, that was the first one, actually.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, roll for lucidity, please. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. And Valerie, you, in a moment, you too arrive in the dream.
Yippee-ki-yay.
You are on your own, but you're in your bedroom. Valor is standing by your side as always. And you can't see any monsters directly around you, which is always a good sign.
Oh, did I not turn this into a safe space?
You did not.
Ooh, that's bad for me.
That is, yeah, I'll be honest, I thought there was a safe space on the 3rd floor, and I'm just realising now there actually isn't.
Okay, alright.
You've done really well, you guys.
Thank you. We're pros at
Oh, wait, no.
We've had so many years of experience.
Wait, no, sorry. Sorry, no, there should be one here. You're absolutely right. I've forgotten about it.
A word? Okay.
Let me double check. Which one is that? 27. Right, I'm going to add that real quick.
Are we due for a break soon?
Yeah, I was going to get everyone in. Oh my god. Yeah, actually, this is probably going to be a good time to call a break because I've not got this sigil ready. I will do that sigil over the break.
Hooray.
And then we'll get started.
Yay!
Okay, cool. I will see you guys very shortly. How many tabs do you have open?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, you counted above 3. What the fuck is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
You can't
Right.
be having that.
That
I have 3 open right now.
That's why it's having an issue.
That's why.
Nuh-uh. It's because
Close
I
them.
upgraded to Big Slur, and then my computer no longer wants to work properly.
Close some of your tabs.
I closed a few.
More.
Oh lord.
You only need like 3 maximum.
No, I need them.
You know
But I'm good. I'm back now.
Okay.
Why does this sound like an in-character conversations with Val and Ben?
It does, doesn't it?
It does. I'm tempted to keep it in the episode.
It's just because me and Ari are Valorant.
That is true. Okay.
I thought we knew this already.
Okay. So, yes, sorry. There is now the sigil of the diplomat in the Curtis bedroom. I had forgotten.
Yeah.
We're so diplomatic, Valerie.
Um,
Especially with our current actions.
It's quite something, isn't it? Okay, so next we'll move on to the waking world, just to catch up with James. Your dad gets home and comes through the door. Hey, you alright?
Yeah, good, thanks. I go and give him a hug.
Oh, he gives you a hug back. Missed you. It's been a while since I've done a conference. Forgot how tiring they were.
Yeah, how did it go?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, the drive was the worst part. But yeah, the actual conference itself was super interesting. Yeah, I'll give you the full debrief over dinner. Have you made something for dinner? You said you were...
Yeah, I've got something on the go. I was able to finish up a bit earlier than expected.
Okay, cool. Right then.
Talk me through it. I'll dish up and you can talk me through everything that went down. And yes, I'll head back to the kitchen.
Okay, you pop back to the kitchen just to check on your Caesar salad. It's looking good. It's about ready to serve. You just need to add the sort of garnish and things.
Sweet.
Your dad
I'll
has
get
just
to
sort
it
of
then.
collapsed into a sofa seat next to the TV. Oh,
We have a sofa in the kitchen.
no, he's like in the living room.
Okay.
Sorry, do you want me to come and get that?
No, it's all right. You get off your feet for a second. I won't be long.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess I will dish up.
Okay. You dish up your meal. Your dad just sort of starts telling you about various things he learned. So yeah, like we had some pretty good guest speakers in. It was really nice. I mean, like, I'll admit I hadn't really thought as much about like Bryce Canyon as other people have, but like some of the rock structures they have there. Turns out like a lot of the spires that they have, you can actually like trace the entire history of like the region through the sort of rock formations that build up over time.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
That's mad.
Yeah, hold on. I wrote a couple of things down. There was a particular speaker. I wrote just a couple of things he said. Just felt really insightful. So there you go.
Oh, amazing. Thanks. I'll bring this up. I've got geography tomorrow, I think.
Okay, cool.
Bring it up with my tutor then.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely welcome to. Don't lose it. It is a very important notebook.
100%. I'll just transcribe a little bit and then hand it right back.
Okay, yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Okay, but you know what? I've been in the mood for some video games. Should we do that?
Yeah, you jump in first.
Yeah, no.
I've had the thing to myself all weekend. Not made any progress without you, I promise. Just revisiting some old favourites.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, makes sense. Right, let's have a look. I think... Oh, we're in that deadly forest, weren't we?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, let me
I
double
think.
check. I bet you've messed up all the build now by removing all the armour I planned out. Let's have a look.
Hey, no, I would never. I would never.
Okay, while you are playing video games with your dad, we move on to Rune. Very quickly, the carbonara is served up, and you are sitting with your brother watching porn stars, but not actually porn stars.
See, check. It was spaghetti bolognese, not carbonara.
Ah, well, roll for lucidity, if you dare.
Yes. Hopefully I roll well. We shall find out. Well, we say we shall find out. Benjamin knows.
I do.
Oh, come on, roll 20. Please load. It's just giving me the loading D20 symbol.
Oh, no.
Oh, I've kept my fucking coat with me, by the way.
Not your coat, your fucking coat.
I'd figured after like the last couple of times that you probably were doing that, but thank you for specifying.
No, I will. I should get into the habit of specifying that as a reasonable limitation to place on the characters. I keep my fucking coat with me.
Yeah, that is extremely valid. How are we looking, Rune?
Hey, homie.
Loading, sorry. Wi-Fi slow.
Oh dear.
It's okay. It's booting. It's just being a bit silly. Ah, there we go. Right. Lucidity.
Okay. Well, Rune, you arrive in the halls of the dream once more. It's dark. You're sat in your living room somewhere. And suddenly everything fades away and leaves you sitting in nothing but shadows. However, Ember is there, which helps. He leans over. Ah, you return.
Yeah, just as I was about to eat.
Yes, that is unfortunate.
Yeah. Alright, shall we find
Yes.
the others?
Yes. we should make our way to your safe space. But that is in your room, which I think is quite the distance. There might be another nearer.
Let's have a look around, I guess, and keep our eyes peeled.
Very well. Okay. And we will catch up with you in a little bit, Rune. Once we get in. I have realised I've not written down the order that everyone got in.
I've noted them. I'll text it to you in a second.
What was it? Hedda, Wren, Val, Rune.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, James.
Yes.
You're chilling with your dad. Everything is excellent.
Sweet.
Yeah, no,
I'm just having a good.
it's going well.
I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, it's been nice to catch up with your dad. He's told you quite a lot about like the sort of stuff that he was studying. Yes.
Oh, I was just going to say, hold on, turn back a little bit. I think that's a secret wall.
Oh, no, not that one. Really?
Yeah, hey, look, there's no harm in trying, right?
Yeah, hold on. Oh my god.
Yes.
How did you even tell that?
It's the texture patterns.
I thought it looked the same. My eyes must be getting old.
So I'm looking into a microscope, I bet.
That's probably true, actually, yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. I think that new helmet might be better than the one we've got at the moment.
Yeah, looks nicer anyway.
Yeah, let me take a look. It's a side grade, but it does look better. Looks cooler.
Sweet. Let's go with it.
Oh, yeah, okay. This blood swamp has everything we need. Do you think...
it was a deadly forest. Lucidity check, please.
Roll for lucidity, James.
I can offer you an 11.
I will have to actually just check the benchmarks. Hold on.
Do I get a solo bonus?
No.
That's fair enough.
Okay, you can't tell if you are dreaming or not.
Oh, guess it was a blood swamp.
Yeah, no, of course.
Of
course it was a blood swamp. We got through the forest ages ago. Right, do you think we're about ready for the boss?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, excellent.
Can I jump in for this? I want to see what this is about.
Oh, no, of course, you go for it. I've been playing for a while. I need to finish my salad anyway. Are you done with yours?
Yeah, I'm all sorted. Do you want the rest?
I can do, yeah. There's no spiders in it, right?
That's what I say.
There's no spiders in it, right?
Not last I checked. Can that warrant a lucidity check?
What are your grounds?
I made a Caesar salad, not a spider salad.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Very generous of you.
I specifically made the food, and that's a 21.
You look down at the Caesar salad and suddenly realise it's teeming with spiders.
Oh my god.
And as you jerk back, the dream appears around you. Or it will do in a moment. Whoa, there you go. And you can see Charlotte nearby, raining spiders merrily on your Caesar salad.
Oh god, which one was Charlotte again?
The cloud that rains spiders.
Oh.
I can't see Amari.
Oh, yeah, hi, very funny. Did Charlotte just leave us alone last time? I can't remember.
Yeah, she was chill. For the most part. She just sort of titters.
Alright, very funny. Okay, guess gotta do this. Voila, you there?
Hello! It is I, your merrycoat!
Okay, you know the drill, let's do this. I'm gonna put voila on.
And voila! Transform! I am the coat!
Okay. Round... whatever, I don't know, round 6 of this place. Let's go.
Okay. And
Did I
thus...
equip my new art? I hope I did.
I also hope
Yeah.
you did, because you can only equip
Yeah.
arts in the waking world.
Yes, I did put nightlight in there.
Excellent.
My mental space so far outstrips my arts at the moment.
That is fair, yeah. Okay, right. Well, that's the dream. So let's get this started. Okay. We start with Hedda. Let me just move the viewpoint over to you.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what you're up to. Okay, Hedda, it is your turn. What will you do?
I'm just going to move out into this corridor. Oh, as a point, I don't have vision from Hedda's token, at least nowadays.
That's interesting. Why is that happening? Oh, yes. Hedda can't see for some reason. There you go.
I'm fairly sure my familiar isn't a guide dog, so yeah,
Yeah.
vision, there we go.
Let me just double check. Is Hedda's token broken? It is. What? That's unusual.
Oh, that reminded me of my character, Athena.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another version of this game that I played with Benjamin and some friends, and my character was blind who could only see through her familiar.
Okay. Hedda, as you wander along, a ghost drifts out of the corridor behind you. Oh, hey. You're,
I think I have my rifle ready straight away. I'm like, who are you?
Whoa, hey, it's Bex. I think we met a little while ago, you remember?
Perhaps.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna roll off. I'm just looking for my friend. I'll see you later.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay. Bex heads off up the corridor. Okay, you've made a movement action. Anything else you'd like to do?
Scotty, see if you can find anything else in this corridor.
That's a good question, actually. Is there anything to find on this floor? Where are you? Scotty shakes his head. Nothing to find.
I see.
Okay. Is that you?
I think that's. I have nothing to appraise. I have nothing to search.
Wow,
There's
that
no
is...
monsters to fight. There's nothing I can do instead.
That is sad. It may potentially be worth splitting up for a little bit. If you give Scotty some orders.
Ooh, a potential different idea.
Go on.
What does Quick Step do again, the trait?
It only works in battle, but if you get hit, you can make a movement action.
I need this one where I could do like 2 steps at once.
Hedda starts a fight with Bex to move more efficiently. Yeah, strong.
Scotty, you scout the floor, see if you can find anything dangerous. I'll go to that power site and we'll meet up back around here in a little bit, I guess.
Yes. Power site is north stairs. Go
Go
around.
south stairs then.
Yes, go around until you hit garage.
Right, let's split it out.
Okay, very nice. So moving on to Wren.
Hello.
That's not Wren. Hold on, I've lost Wren. Where's Wren?
Thanks for losing me.
You're welcome. Okay, Wren. You are arguably having a bad time.
Yay!
However, you have now remembered that there is a safe space on this floor. It is your bedroom up the stairs.
And I suppose Valerie's in there when...
Well, I mean, if Valerie's asleep, she probably ended up in there, didn't she?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I want to die.
Well, okay. Yeah, this is a new thing. We can die? Question mark?
How big is the hammer?
Bigger than you.
the description of this thing?
I'll,
Can I see?
I'll find it.
There's quite a lot of light where I am right now.
Yeah, gigantic rock monster stomping around the floor. It's got like a huge flat head.
Oh, is he coming towards me?
He has noticed you.
Does he seem violent?
You're not sure, but he was one of the ones you ran away from last time, you remember?
Can I see the monster to the right of me?
Make a focus check.
Okay. $22.
Okay. Just ahead of you, you can spot a gigantic lumbering beast covered in fur, matted with dried blood. And it has enormously long claws. It doesn't appear to have seen you yet. It appears to be looking around as if it's heard something but hasn't seen something.
Great. I think, we're completely surrounded.
Might be a good time to roll to hide!
Yeah, probably.
I don't know why I said that in character.
'Cause
Might be a good time to hide! I don't know what the rolling has to do with it. Like combat rolling, maybe?
I'm gonna roll into a hiding place.
Okay. Do you want to move into another room, or are you hiding in here?
I'm hiding in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide under the table where this giant rock monster called by me.
Okay. Roll for whatever the hiding roll is. Focus? Focus.
21.
Yep, that'll do it.
Sick.
Okay.
Hiding under the table.
You ensconce yourself under the table. Okay, cool. Hammer, being dumb as two bricks, sort of immediately has lost sight of you and is now looking around.
Yeah. Where did it go?
Okay. Wren, somewhere in the distance, you suddenly hear a familiar voice. Wait, where am I? Is this my room? What is going on here?
Is that the Cognizer?
Hello?
Hello?
Unfortunately, before you can call out, the hello has attracted the attention of the Kalkiri, who immediately snaps its head around and begins walking towards the room that it heard the noise from. But it's not your turn anymore, Wren, so you can't do anything.
He's gonna feel so bad for trying to ditch me for my system.
That is true. Okay, that was your turn, Wren. So moving on to Valerie.
Okay, Chief, I'm gonna be so honest, I cannot see anything.
That is probably because I put you on the wrong floor. Yes, I have.
Oh.
There you are.
There I am. Okay, cool. Groovy. Alright.
Well, this is a safer floor than we were on last time. You doing okay, Val?
I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be fine? I'm absolutely, completely fine.
Okay.
Now, let's go. We can explore, make weapons, and run into not Wren and not Rune.
Yeah.
Maybe James.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Right, should we take a look around this floor or look at another one?
Was there anything left on the first floor?
I think we basically cleared it out, but we can always go and take another look.
Has this room been completely searched?
I think it has. Let me double check. Curtis. Oh, no, it hasn't.
Oh. Okay, then before I go, I want to searchy, please.
Okay, roll for focus.
Both of us. What the heck? Hold on.
We all good there? Okay, there's some rolls.
Those are definitely rolls. Woo. Wow.
Valerie, you find a laptop.
Groovy.
You can also feel an intense heat in this room. And you realise someone's turned the radiator up to its maximum of 5. This floor is absolutely sweltering.
Oh, God.
God dang. Can we do anything about this heat, Valor?
I mean, you could turn the radiator down.
I guess.
Would you like to turn the radiator down?
Yes, please. Why do I feel like spiders or something's gonna come out of it? Yes, I want to turn the radiator down.
Okay.
He sounds so mad about that.
The radiator has been turned off. It feels a little less warm now on this floor, although the other rooms are still equally as hot. And I believe that is your turn, unless you want to take a movement action.
Oh. Sure.
Where to?
We're moving and schmoving.
Okay, you step into the apartment where you once got strangled by a chain monster.
I remember that.
I'm glad. That was great. Okay, that's your turn then. So next up, it's... Is it Rune next? Yes, I do believe it is Rune next.
Hello.
So give me just a moment. Okay. Welcome, Rune. What will you do?
I think Rune's gonna turn to Ember. Well, we could either aim for the safe space, which is my room, which is away, or if I remember correctly, some of James's house is here, right?
Yes. His bedroom was the door over there.
If I'm dreaming, he might be too. We should probably go find him.
Yes, I think we've definitely got strength in numbers. I think what we need is some way to communicate when we're separated.
I agree. I'm going to move into the next room along, closer to the room.
Okay.
So, like, I'm in the corridor outside James's room.
Okay. You are stood outside the attic interest space. His bedroom is up north.
Oh, hold on. Give me a minute. Thank you for giving me context. It's the hat and the glasses and the cards.
Yeah, it's very James coded. But yeah,
So
his actual bedroom is the upper room.
So let's go up a bit. Hi, I see something out the corner of my eye.
You can see what appears to be a completely unmoving tiny skeleton of a bird. It's sitting limply on a box.
I gesture at it to Ember and just kind of give the look of, should I be concerned?
Ember shakes his head. I think we'll just leave it for now.
Will it disturb it if we don't?
I believe it was the one that, was it Hedda spoke of? That attempted to attack her when she touched it?
Well, I will not touch the bird skeleton. I would like to try and search the corridor, deliberately avoiding the bird skeleton.
Okay. Let's have a look then. Let me just double check.
Focus.
There is nothing to find in this room.
Oh, we've already searched it.
It has been fully searched.
In that case, I will just do something for flavour for now. I will peer into James's room, like leaning up against like the door, like trying to look through the keyhole, trying to see if I can see him.
The door is open.
James? Oh, I sort of look around like, James?
James is not there, but there is a sigil here. This is a safe space.
Wonderful. I relay this to Amber and go, might be a good idea to talk to him for a little.
I feel if James has entered the dream, this would be the first place he would go. Perhaps it would be best to wait here for a moment and regroup.
I agree.
Very well.
So we can do a hover. I will briefly see if there's anything I've got in my inventory that I could appraise just to make my. I do.
Oh, what are you going to appraise?
Could I appraise the top hat?
Oh, you can. You have a top hat?
I have a top hat.
Incredible.
Imagination.
Yeah.
Rolling for imagination. 25.
Okay. The top hat does gain more traits on lower floors, but for now it comes with this.
Excited. Classy. The weapon has an classy, cool design, reducing the accuracy benchmark by 4 if the base accuracy is 9 or higher. But the damage dice goes down a step, so d20, d12, d10, 8, 4.
So if you're wielding,
Also...
if you're wielding an axe of accuracy 11, you would be rolling 5d4 instead of 5d6, but also your accuracy would be 7 instead of 11.
I'm more intrigued about the additional note at the bottom, to be honest.
Okay.
You know I love top hats.
I do, that's why I picked that one to appraise today.
They are distinctly overpowered, don't you worry.
It's just the one that says can combine 3 top hats with a profile picture being 3 top hats.
It really does a lot.
It's potent, isn't it? I may as well just say the GM is your best friend if you get this. Okay, is that your turn, Rune?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, so off from Rune and on to James.
Hello.
You're down south. You're wearing voila. What will you do?
Well, either way, there's no point going to sleep somewhere risky, because I believe my room's definitely not first floor, but I can't remember which one it is, so I'm going to need to dream somewhere. I did make my room safe, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And if I also remember correctly, it's this way. Hello.
Okay, you strike north. You run into Yukijiji, who you met briefly earlier, the old man of the snow, and as you step out into the corridor, you do feel the chill of cold. Are you lost, dreamer?
I don't think so. I think my room, that is my... Yeah, there's cards all over the floor. That's got to be my room.
Ah, in that case, I'll just observe.
Sure thing, old man Winter. Observe away. Has this corridor been searched?
I believe so. I'll just double check. Where are we? Yes.
Oh, wait, no, that's not my room
Fully
because
searched.
it's not safe. Hold on, have I got confused? Is that my living room? Or is that mine and Dad's games room?
That is the attic interest space, as you can tell by the rocks.
Ah, shit, I got confused. I saw that, yeah, there's no bed in there. That's pretty obvious, actually.
But your room is close to
Okay.
here. You do remember that from the dream.
Yes, now I can see the glow of a yellow doorway. Right. I'm still not lost. Just gonna head in this direction. Whoopsie daisy. It's not exciting, but that's me.
Okay, that is absolutely fine. So, let's move on. It's the monster turn. We've got a few things that are going on, don't we? So, probably that. Oh, it's nice to have actual monsters on the floor again. Floor 1 was, like, devoid of anything at the end. James, you can see from one of the nearby doorways that a room is now blazing with light. And you recognise that Jezebel has entered that room.
Okay.
You seem to recall the angelic figure, although you don't recall much about her.
She was nice to me when I was freaking out the first time I came here.
That is true. Meanwhile, on the more fun floor, let's have a look. So, Wren, you heard some noises previously.
This is great.
And yeah, from your little hiding place, you can hear the stomps of Hammer getting quieter as he exits the room.
Oh my god.
But you can also hear the Kalkiri enter into Todd's room. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the hell is that? Shit.
Can I run into the room?
It's not your turn, Wren.
Roll.
Oh.
Meanwhile, slightly further up, Valerie.
Hello.
You see something in the corner of the room. If I can give you a description in a moment. Hold on. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, from the corner of this room, as you step into it, you can see a white-skinned monster with glassy black eyes step into view. Walking slowly, confidently almost. It looks over at you with almost manic eyes. Finally, we're here. Ever since we first met, I have been consumed by one thought only, killing you all where you stand. Today is finally the day that I succeed in my goal. I can taste it. My life's purpose will be fulfilled, and you won't defeat me this time. Die! You'll be the first, Valerie! The monster lunges towards you over the sofa. Val. Roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Val is having terrible luck with monsters.
She is. It has been a horrendous couple of sessions for poor Val.
One might call it karma.
One might, to be fair. Can't argue with that.
Yeah. The wise words of Jojo Siwa.
Wow.
I should have known better.
Even with his initiation action, he has not succeeded. You can also see as he leaps over the sofa that he's like almost entirely leaking dust. It's like coming off him in droves. He's barely together really. And let's have a look. Yeah, he's just going to furiously lash out at Valerie. So let's have a look. Accuracy. That's fine. Okay, he lunges at Val for 6 slashing damage. Yeah, neat. That's him. And I believe that's all the monster turns, so we'll move right on to the combat turns. But Val, you actually go first, despite him having the initiation.
I'm just gonna... I don't think he wants to talk to me. I'm just gonna smack him with my scythe.
Okay. Roll for damage. Oh, you were in a safe space also, so your scythe is back up to full.
Yeah.
The light level in this room is -1, so that's still a hit.
Oh, can Val or do the double whatever?
Yeah, you can roll for that.
Dual strike.
Wait, why are you getting a...
That was it.
Where are you getting a -2 from? Hold on, just gonna check something real quick. Okay, right, no, that's fine. Okay, sure, we'll go with it. So, let's have a look. 14 damage. It's electronics, that's another 4 damage. Let's have a look, what is this going to be? 14 4. And plastic. Oh yeah, you're getting the extra die. So sorry, this is battering damage, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check. Okay, that's fine. And is that 33 extra? Look at all those 6s, what?
Yep.
Have you guys seen this?
Bloody hell.
I mean, you do lose 1 6 because it's only 5d6 without metal on it. That's still like 27 damage on a dual strike, which is nuts.
That is unreal.
That is a total of 45 damage to Urban Decay, who staggers backwards immediately.
Urban Decay.
Urban Decay. He gets a reactionary action.
Oh.
And what's he going to do? He warps the area around himself. You suddenly feel very unsteady, as if possibilities are being changed and moved. Val, make a focus save. Wait, no, hold on, don't do that.
Okay.
Okay. Val, make a focus save.
A crispy 25.
Okay, you are not disoriented.
Yippee!
It is Vala's turn.
Question, will Valor hit? Let's see. Go forth.
As Valor goes to attack, the monster clicks his fingers, and all of a sudden it's his turn.
Gross!
Valor's turn is skipped. Urban Decay's turn. Urban Decay attacks again. And yes, in his fury, he is going to lash out viciously at Valor.
Rude.
That is a hit. Let me just double check something. Okay, right, that's how that works, that's fine. Okay. So that's... okay. Yeah, he slashes Valor for 8 damage. 8 slashing damage, that is. Okay, so that was Valor's turn, and then Urban Decay has his turn. But he did perform the initiation action, so he can't perform an attack this turn. And that was the turn. Very exciting. Didn't we all enjoy that? Okay, so back to regular turns. And we are back with Hedda. Just give me a moment.
Oh no.
No, I just need a moment to actually move the viewpoint over to you. It takes me a couple of seconds.
I thought you were about to pull some shit.
I would never. Me? Okay. What are you and Skadi doing?
Well, I'm just gonna keep walking around up this way.
That is very fair.
Ray's go down there. And Skadi's gonna take that one step, I guess.
Okay. Very exciting turn.
Can Skadi find anything while he's out and about? Or...
The basement stairs might not have been searched. Let's take a look. There are things to find.
Great. Does that count as my order of explore without me, or do I have to explicitly tell him to pick up a fee fine?
I will say that you. I will say that he understood those orders because he's scouting, so he will search things on your command.
Amazing. So that's no rolls, right?
Well, you can roll if you want to go for a better success, but you can just get an instant success if you want.
Is there a risk of failure, or am I always guaranteed?
You're guaranteed the success. You can just roll if you want to do a better success.
I may as well roll then. Is it focus?
Yeah. Yep. He finds a wall hook.
Very fun.
Yeah. He's just sort of carrying it in his mouth, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Well, that was Hedda. Sorry, I don't feel like I've got to do much playing recently, Hedda. I do apologise.
It's okay.
So we will move on to Wren.
Maybe I'll level up for the end of a session where I can join the others on the other floor.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's check in with Wren on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Okay, you've heard a yell of fright. You saw the Kalkiri go into the room to the south. What are you going to do, Wren?
Can I run to the other room?
You can.
And stand in front of the room and start shouting inside.
You can. You yell into the room. Hey, what?
Hello?
Wren?
Todd?
What the hell? You're in here?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I think it's about to ah! You see him sort of jump aside as the Kalkiri slashes the chair where he stood. Ugh! Shit. What the hell is this? I think I just need some help.
Okay,
And suddenly, as he says the word help, a blast of light bursts
Oh my god.
out of Todd's PC.
What's his body? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And strikes the Kalkiri full in the face. Hold on, where's my little rolly button?
What's it gonna be? How cringe
I know
is
exactly
his?
what it is, and I hate it so much.
There is an explosion that crashes into the Kalkiri. So that is... Oh, let me just double check. Because what are you?
All the names come up as Captain Cost. So.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's... Hold on, I just need to run some calculations here. Okay, yeah, that's 50 fire damage to the Kalkiri straight up. The Kalkiri stumbles back as an enormous decorated military officer carrying a massive gun steps out of Todd's PC. Right, squad, move back! We gotta deal with this thing! We need to keep it cornered in here! Get back! Get back! Todd just sort of stares. Are you Captain Cost? Right now, kid, I'm your only hope of survival. Now get back and let me face this thing.
Oh my god.
How is that even goddamn familiar?
Todd sprints out of the room and Captain Cost bars up the door, preparing to fire on anything that steps towards him. Roll for initiative.
Me?
Yeah, you're nearby.
He just barred up the door.
Well, yeah, like, but you have a gun, to be fair.
Okay. Just 2d10.
Yep.
I got 14.
Okay, let's have a
Got
look.
9.
To be fair, he technically initiated combat, so he does get a nice 14 alongside Wren.
Sick.
But Kalkiri did get 16, so, you know.
Oh, less sick.
Less sick, indeed. Okay, but we'll catch up with that combat on the actual next turn.
At least the Toddmeister is safe for now.
The Toddmeister is safe for now, and arguably that's, like, not actually that important. But,
wow.
you know, like, you can do what you want, really. Speaking of doing what you want... Oh no, Val, you're in combat as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So next up is... Rune. Give me just a moment, Rune. It's a bit complicated switching between viewpoints and also between floors.
It's all good,
so
my dude.
it does take me a bit of time. But okay, Rune.
Hi.
You are present.
I am going to plop myself and Amber into James's room, which I am presuming is this room.
Yep, that's the one.
Because safe space.
Indeed. The room has been fully searched, but otherwise it is a nice, relaxing, safe space. You can already feel the calmness.
I think Rune's gonna sit, like, in the doorway, just watching out to see if they can spot anybody's, especially James, because they've defaulted to Hithro. Just being like, anybody coming?
You can't see anybody at the moment. All you can feel is the chill that seems to whistle through this floor. It is absolutely freezing in every room.
Is it cold in the room?
My scales do not feel the cold as yours do, and yet I do feel the chill of the wind whistling through my wings. But then, if the floor is so cold, then why?
What?
Dreams do not just act a certain way for a reason. You remember how that first floor was silent due to the will of the boss monster?
So maybe this floor wasn't necessarily cold.
Something likes the cold, certainly. We'll have to explore more of the floor if we want more answers. But for now...
Yeah, let's wait.
Indeed. Then, of course... Oh, yes, go on.
I said I'm just gonna keep lookout. Nothing.
If you did want to explore while you waited, there is a potential option.
Yeah.
This is a safe space. You can fall asleep here and descend to another floor without any threat of monsters taking your body. The third floor is calling.
Maybe just 5 more minutes, just in case.
Of course. We will wait. And
That's me.
okay, speaking of waiting, let me just move on down to James. There you are. Ba-ba-dum.
Hello.
James, what are you doing?
I think I've remembered the geography of this place. It makes sense that I'd be the one to forget the layout of all this stuff. I believe go this way. Is that one my room?
You arrive outside of Hedda's bedroom.
Fuck's sake! I'm losing it.
In your defense, that is where your bedroom would normally be.
Shit, why can't I remember? Was it further north? It was further north, wasn't it?
I believe it was up! Let us go!
Yeah, a bit late now, voila.
I'm sorry! I only know what you know! I only remember what you remember!
Shit, guess that's me then.
Okay. Right, that's the end of turn. monster turns. Are any monsters moving around? They might do. Yeah, why not? Rune.
Hi.
Hold on. You can see a monster walking up to you. It's a familiar face, one you've run into on this floor before. You can see Ace standing in the doorway. Hold on.
I wave from safely behind the door.
Yeah, the masked man with the mask over one half of his face. It just gives you a lazy grin and begins waving. Couldn't keep away, could you?
Not really my call.
Never is, but you just gotta call it how you see it. If you fold, that's it, you're done.
Well, I am currently sticking my hand and waiting to see what's happening.
You know what? That's fair enough. Well, hey, just if you do run into that, the other guy, just make sure you stick together, yeah?
The other guy?
You know, fellow with the coat?
Yeah, have you seen him?
No, but he'll be around somewhere, and my money is riding on you two.
What do you mean?
I've just got a little bet going with another monster. I think I mentioned it briefly. Yeah, just want to see how well the dreamers do. Oh, speaking of doing well, let me think. Is there anything I can tell you?
And why would you give me information?
Well, call it a little bit of insurance, just making sure that you do better than the other dreamers. Those two blue-haired kids on that other floor. My friend has her money riding on them, and I don't intend to let her win.
Okay.
I mean, after all, Ace just sort of slowly turns to you, and his grin gets a little bit wider. You really want to beat that blue-haired chick, don't you?
She's a prick. I punched her.
Yeah, keep it up. That's the kind of thing that'll let me win. Well, alright. See you later.
Oh, yes.
Ace goes wandering off. Okay. Are there any other monster movements to be done? I don't believe so. I think everyone else is in combat, aren't they? So let's go to the very violent second floor. No, third floor, sorry. What is happening over here? And Todd is also in this fight. Okay, so turn order-wise, I think it's Todd's fight first, isn't it? Yep. So let's... Hold on. Why has that not happened? That's why. Yeah. Okay. So it's the Kalkiri's turn first. And let's see. Okay. The Kalkiri lunges towards Captain Cost and slashes out with long and powerful claws. And then how much is... Okay, yep. -3. What is the light level in Todd's room? Probably -7. -1. Okay, wow. That was never gonna hit. I don't know why I picked that attack. The Kalkiri misses and stumbles forwards, and then it is Todd's turn. Todd, however, is panicking. I still don't understand anything that is going on right now.
Just calm down. Just calm down. I'll explain it to you when we're not in danger, okay? Just breathe in. Just breathe in.
Just get the civvy out of here. I'll deal with this. All right, you bastard. You're gonna face me now, Captain Cost. Captain Cost just pulls out a grenade, rolls it 3 feet forwards, and it explodes underneath the Kalkiri. Yep, that's a hit. 66 fire damage to the Kalkiri. It stumbles backwards, screaming in pain. And Wren and Skittles just sort of look over, and Skittles leans over. I have never seen a familiar that strong before.
Me neither. That's terrifying.
Oh,
The Kalkiri gets a reactionary action. And now that it's heard where Captain Cost is, it gains an accuracy bonus against him.
Oh god.
So it immediately lunges forwards. And spins... No, what is it? Yeah, it'll lunge out again. I don't know how it's going to hit, but we'll find out. Wow, the Kalkiri is shit. It misses again. Captain Kosh shakes his head. Nothing against military training. You beasts think you're so monstrous, don't you? The real monster is the man who can lift a gun and snuff out a life and still wake up the next morning.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wren, it's your turn.
Hey, can I shoot the Kalkiri?
You can
from here?
shoot the Kalkiri. I don't know if I mentioned, but it is now leaking dust, if anyone wasn't sure.
Cool. I'm gonna use Scootles.
Oh, hit him with Scootles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Accuracy 11, damage 21.
Yep, that's a hit. Everyone gets a +1 accuracy bonus if they're in the room. Do you want to do fire damage?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, you manage to catch the flammable fur of the Kalkiri, and it gives another screech as the fire damage strikes it for 32 fire damage. The Kalkiri collapses to the ground and looks very, very weak. But it's not quite out yet. Meanwhile, Valerie, you're up against Urban Decay.
Skittles to never go.
Oh, sorry. Do you want Skittles to move into the room?
Yes, please.
Do so.
I mean, can he get into the room?
Yeah, no, he can, switch past people, it's fine.
I mean, what about the barricade that Captain Cos put up?
Well, yeah, but, he'd let Skittles in.
Okay, Skittles is just that squishy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, back to Val. What will you do, Val?
Attacking.
Okay. Oh, sorry, you should roll 2d8 first, because we forgot to do your scythe battery.
Oh yeah. Okay. God dang. Every time.
You okay there? There we go.
There we go.
9%. Okay.
9.
Roll for scythe, and then roll 2d8 again.
Okay.
Ooh. Let me just double check. Okay, you lose another 9 batteries, so that's 18 total.
Okay. I'm also dual striking.
Yeah, hold on, let me just double check that you hit.
Yeah, yo.
Okay. Yeah, I think that all works. Right, so what's that? 18 damage. Goes up by +4, 22 damage. 25. Hold on, what is all of that? Okay, you smash Urban Decay with your scythe for 47 battering damage.
Yeah.
And he sort of immediately collapses into dust, as if he was on his very last legs the whole time. and he just stumbles forwards. No! No! Not you, Valerie. You were always the worst.
What the fuck?
He collapses into a pile of dust. And as he collapses, Vala turns to you. This is going to sound like a strange question, but have you met him before?
Never in my life.
Huh. Well, he was weird.
He was also like 3/4 of the way dead. Why?
Yeah, like maybe a monster got him, but I don't know.
Just beef with me. Whatever. Whatever.
That was strange.
He's dead.
It's too hot in this room as well. Right. Should we carry on? I think I heard some sort of explosions downstairs, so don't know if you want to head that way or go somewhere else.
Let's think. More monsters, potentially downstairs. Or upstairs and run into more monsters. It's hard to say, quite honestly. Has this room been searched completely?
I can find out in a couple of seconds. That's the wrong document. No, not fully.
Oh, groovy. I want to search these, please.
Okay, but it's not strictly your turn. That was combat.
Okay.
You can do that next time.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so... Where is it? Okay. Wren.
Hello.
You're feeling quite elated by the fact that Todd is in the dream, and you seem to be defeating this monster with ease. And it is about this time that Todd sort of taps you on the shoulder. Is it just that one monster in here?
No, there's probably a lot everywhere.
You hear a rush of air, and you turn to see what Todd is looking at as a gigantic vacuum comes out of the darkness.
Oh my god!
Ready to sweep. And we will leave our session there.
Oh my god!
Welcome back to the dream, guys.
There we go. Thank you very much for joining me. We will continue our dream session next time.
Hey.
Thank you.
You are always
Thank
welcome.
you.
I am the best I know.
Thank you.
I am,
Thank you for running that.
yeah, I am the worst I know.
Yeah.